doing the same.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Claiming she's been sweating out this, that, and the third, and then filing so many fucking brain dead motions on this, only to then say, well, actually, we're not available outside of this small window of time. Fuck out of here.
So the complaint is she's trying to do her job correctly and she's doing good at it. And
correct.
Her availability.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give you some more tea.
Yeah, big skip.
You ready for
that.
this? Grayson has written a sworn affidavit in which he states, in summary, Tony and Bailey acted outside the wishes of their client so grossly that the case should be mistrialed. But wait,
Jesus,
there's more.
Christ.
While he actively works with the three of them on another case. You tell me how that makes any fucking sense.
I mean, it doesn't.
No. So, yeah.
It doesn't.
No.
Listen, Angel's not stupid.
No. Well, at the end of all this, I think they're quite literally have seen what we've already been seeing. So they have started to now push back and effectively, in the most polite way, told them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, they're helping your case, right? I understand it's easy to be pissed off, but it's not a negative, right? Just fucking let them do what they think they're doing.
Okay. First off, who was on duty from the SASM last night?
McNulty. You want me to? I'm actually here to run you through the whole situation.
Yeah. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me make sure Aldo's here so you can hear it as well.
Yeah. We just got...
The reason I ask is I was not contacted at all about yesterday, and the little bit I'm hearing, I'm extremely triggered. That didn't occur. And it's fine. Why am I typing Alan Aldo?
I'm unsure why you weren't. I mean, I'll get into it.
That's assassin problem. I'll fucking spank his ass later.
Okay. Jing just sent me a photo of the armory and said test. Maybe he's actually trying. He's trying.
What?
Okay. Let me ask just a couple things just to align me. I'm still waking up, right? So
I mean, I can fill you in I can fill you in literally 5 minutes.
Okay. Can I just ask, who was here yesterday? High Command Marshals. I heard McNulty, yourself. Who else? Just so that I know if we fucking get bombed or you got to go to sleep, I know who else to reach out to. You know,
the individuals on the scene within High Command that I can remember off the top of my head that were present was me, DuPont, Mustard, Ventura, Ruby, and then McNulty from the Marshals. So you have a wide diversity of availability there from them.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Alan Key also.
Yeah, Alan Key was there? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Lieutenant, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, really?
So am I good to get started? Is that?
Yeah. I just want to align my mind to this conversation.
So I'm gonna give you the listen, I'm gonna just give you the main points and the basis of how it went down. Okay. Initially, what started it, there was a call that there was a bomb planted outside a house on Vespucci. Me and a couple of deputies and officers arrived to it. It appeared to be it was outside 98 Magellan, which is Ming Jingtai's property. We tried to defuse the bomb and failed, and the bomb blew up.
98 Magellan.
Yeah, it's Ming Jingtai's property.
Where's Magellan?
Magellan's on Vespucci, just below Base A.
Okay, bomb was planted. All right.
Yeah. During that time, McNulty...
Can I get a report number real quick so I can follow along? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just kind of read my statement. It's going to be... Shit, why has there been so many incidents today? Faceless chart. Right, okay. It's going to be 22317.
231?
22317.
22137.
So I did a very descriptive statement. I'm pretty much 22317 incident.
Hey, Aldo, can you make your way up to observatory, please?
Yeah, I'm already up here.
Oh, come on to rooftop. I want you to hear what Frost is about to say so that you're in the loop.
Sure. Come.
Okay. 22317.
22317 incident.
Yeah, King was telling me about this very briefly.
Let's just get
that report.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm up the
Come on
stairs. Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Chat, by the way,
Right, okay.
Brian's going to sound a lot
Here's
more
what
pissed off and annoyed than
during
I
the time
actually
that
am.
bomb
Just
went off, there was a
heads
311
up,
call
all right?
from McNulty that a faceless asset had been taken hostage with Class 2s at gunpoint. Sheriff Frost was riding with Ventura, Mustard, and McNulty.
You don't have to, just in plain speak is fine. I just wanted something to look at photos.
Right. So afterwards, the bomb had gone off. We decided to start code 16 for the faceless asset that was missing. During this time, there was twats from Siren Radio saying that there was going to be an event on 101.1 along with a code to watch a camera. We went to LSBN and grabbed a remote.
Went back in time for that.
We went to LSBN and grabbed a remote camera device, and upon entering the camera code, Charlie was handcuffed in the Ron Oil building, surrounded by 6 besties: Lovemore, Miguel.
Slow down. So you're telling me, okay, there was a bomb, and then y'all were able to get onto a camera system and see this? Is that how you do?
No. So they're separate incidents, but related, I believe, because it was Ming Jing Tai's property. So this happened afterwards. There was a 311 from McNulty that a faceless asset had been kidnapped.
Okay.
We checked the camera code that was twatted out from Siren Radio, and it was...
How?
Well, we'll get into that. They're currently, all the besties are currently on a 24-hour hold pending investigations for the marshals. We've got them in hold for you right now.
I'm trying to follow along. So y'all were able to get onto the camera feed?
Yeah, they were twatting out the camera feed. Yeah.
How did people get on the camera feed?
You just buy the remote camera device from LSBN and put the code in. They were twatting out the code of the camera.
But how? You need to be good with the news station.
No, you don't anymore. So you used to be, but now you don't. You can just use it.
Oh my god.
You can't.
No. Hold on.
Camera.
Hold on. Yo, chill. What do you mean?
You don't need to be good with a guy to view cameras. Only buy them.
Oh no. Although you're not going to want to hear this unless you're going to think I'm a fucking psycho. All right. Okay. I need y'all to like raise your hand if you believe in the supernatural.
Okay, it's one of these.
Well,
okay.
I raised my stub.
Riker, Maeve, have you not fucked with Norman Bone stuff? I'm confused.
I don't believe it.
I never saw anything, I heard stories, but...
You're talking like Ghostbuster shit?
Right, we don't have long. I really want to
Sure,
get a
okay.
I'm sorry. I understand
you don't have
that you
long?
want to process it. No, I mean until the
I'm
tsunami
sorry.
comes, right? And then this will be broken up, is what I mean. I want to get you the key factors real quick.
Yeah, I need to follow along. I'm sorry, I was about to tell you how I went back in the past in Butterfly Effect.
Huh?
That's fine.
Okay, well, no, actually, yeah.
No,
I want to hear that.
fuck you. Continue.
No, I want to hear the
No,
time traveling.
I'm not going to bring it up now.
I didn't realize that
You're the only one who raised your fucking hand, and you don't even have
It's not
one.
a hand, it just got blown off.
Yeah, I know.
This is
I said raise your fucking hand, and of course, you got to show me the. Okay, let's continue.
Okay. So there was this live camera feed. It was all over Twitter. Charlie was, well, who we assume to be Charlie. I mean, obviously, we have never seen his real face. Is handcuffed by the besties. There was 5 of them there, as stated in the statement. Future
They changed
Hendrix,
the
Miguel,
timeline.
Lovemore, Aubrey, and Dickhead. They were all holding class 2s up to Charlie.
Do we have anyone that took a video of this? Any photos of this?
There is a lot of photos of the individuals in there. I'm unsure if there's a video.
I know I'm slowing you down, but keep in mind, right? I wasn't there, so I'm trying to absorb all of this right now.
So let me get the evidence.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Charlie was presumably kidnapped.
Yes. Obviously, we can't confirm this is Charlie.
Right, because I've seen Brandon in this suit before, right? We just openly, we do not know if there is a Charlie as of present or if there are Charlies.
Yes.
Right?
So there's a photo of Charlie unmasked. He's a bold gentleman with a face guard on the left side.
Yeah.
Again, we have never seen Charlie's face, so obviously we can't confirm if this is Charlie. He was speaking on the radio, and it sounded like what Charlie sounds like. Mustard's mentioned what he said in his statement.
Wait, how did you hear him?
I didn't. I'm assuming he was speaking. It's in. Additionally, Siren Radio announced that they would be doing this. Give me a second. It's in Mustard's statement. Let me try and find it. Following the speech, the masked individually briefly spoke over the radio, stating, "Before you do what you are about to do, ask yourself, where is Ming?" So, quote unquote, Charlie stated that on the radio.
On the radio. So they must have unhandcuffed him, I'm presuming?
Did. Yeah, they unhandcuffed him, let him speak on the radio, and then recuffed it.
Ron Oil. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
At this
good.
Point,
Ruby was there, right?
Ruby was there.
Okay.
Yes.
So this location has been used with Edgar in the past for faceless shit to okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
So after this, they unmasked Charlie. McNulty said, "Frost, I'm going to pass the scene lead on to you as I'm going to go on to 101.1 and watch the camera," right?
Okay.
My primary role from the start of the scene, I was watching the camera and relaying the information to the PD, so not everyone had their face stuck in a camera and could continue to observe. I established a perimeter. I stated we need a perimeter around the full perimeter of the building.
Michael Ron,
oversight in case anybody comes or leaves. At this point on the camera, there was some crossfire. There was a lot of shooting inside.
Michael Ron is
building.
an investor.
A faceless asset, I assume, came into scene with a mask like Charlie's but red, and instantly destroyed the camera.
Falcon.
At this point, they shouted. Police officers shout. There was a military helicopter outside of Chinook.
Chinook. Yeah.
Chinook. Yeah. Sorry. Officers stated over the radio they've gotten into the Chinook. Should we shoot? I stated they are enemies of the state. Shoot it down, as I had a reasonable belief at the time that it was the faceless who had entered the military helicopter.
Okay.
After the helicopter had been shot
what kind
down,
of heli was it?
It was like a military black cargo bomb.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I obviously didn't have visual. I was on the camera. After which it was established that it was the Besties who were aboard the Chinook.
Okay.
The individuals described in a statement
Besties
earlier.
were in a Chinook.
Yes, exactly that. Trying to leave.
You are such a dumbass. Later.
After the Chinook was shot down, we went inside the building to clear it, to try and find the faceless.
I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I'm sorry if this is annoying.
Go.
How did they get in a Chinook?
They left out the front door.
Okay, and between them leaving out of the front door and the Chinook taking off, what was the time frame? Like estimate?
So from the time frame of the camera going down to me hearing the radio communication, they have got into the Chinook, I would say was around 15 seconds. Them leaving the building,
which means that they were already in a Chinook.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
they would not have stolen the faceless's Chinook. Is that accurate? And please tell me if I'm wrong.
That is accurate.
Wait,
yes.
Down Chinook Miguel Elmarian has not been tampered with.
So the Chinook was outside from the moment we got there, correct? Along with a couple armored shafters.
How you doing, Oos? Whatever you say.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Listen, Knight, I understand I made the wrong call there.
No, I'm not. What? What? What do you mean?
Because
you made the right call.
I stated it was the enemy of the state, and then shot it down, and it was the Besties inside. And
okay, why would I be? You shot a fucking military vehicle after military people came in. That. Why would that be a mistake?
Okay. Now this is the part that you're about to blow your own brains out over. As I stated, during this time, I was giving communications of the camera, and I wasn't watching over the perimeter as I delegated that to make sure it was done, of which at the time it was. When we were clearing the building after the Besties had been shot down, we entered and there was nobody inside, and the back door to the building had the lock broken.
Okay, where's the back door of the Ron Oil?
Yes, the back door of the Ron Oil building.
Okay, so does that point to the east?
No, it points to the north. So if you were to look at the oil fields on,
So you
the east, sorry. Yeah, the east.
You
to the road,
typically enter
Elborough.
Ron Oil building from the west.
Yes.
Okay, and you're saying there's a back door on the east.
There is a back door on the east, yes.
Okay, understood.
So after clearing the building, none of the faceless assets were inside, and the back door lock was on the floor and had been broken, meaning that the faceless assets left out the rear door, and there wasn't a single person watching it, and they just walked out with no consequence. After this had happened, there was then information presented to McNulty that the Charlie was inside of Liquid Library. I called this over radio and told everyone to drop what they're doing and respond.
So hold on. Before we get to that part, how are we asserting that they went out the back from the side door?
Because we had visual of the front door at all times.
Okay.
And
How many cops were on duty?
I'd like to say 20 to 30.
Okay.
I didn't honestly
did
say.
everyone
there was a good amount.
But you knew that there was something happening in the building, right?
Yes, everyone did. The whole entire city did. Yeah.
So you're telling me, and no offense, right? I know this is gonna, with 99% of the police force going to fucking Fleeca Banks and Maze Bank and all this, you're telling me nobody surrounded the building?
No, listen, you give the departments all of the offense you need. I rang up the
No. I'm not. I'm just trying to understand.
No, you're correct. These dumb
I'm not.
folks
Listen,
not
I want to
go
be
the
clear
back
here,
door.
right? I'm not interested in being upset or mad. That's not why I'm asking this. I'm asking these questions to understand what occurred so that it doesn't happen again.
Oh, no, I understand, but I am mad
I'm going to
about
be
it.
a little cheeky, and I get that. But why was the building not surrounded?
I couldn't tell you. I told them to set up a perimeter. I wish I could tell you the name. An individual on the radio did state that they would go to the back door. The perimeter was set up.
Individual, but how many cops were at Ron Oil?
Probably only about 10, if I'm going to be honest.
Where were the others?
10 of them were in a BCSO meeting that I told my captain, Daisy Dukakis, to end and send them here because it was a priority, to of which they didn't. The rest were probably sat in MRPD, and then I'm pretty sure there was a few doing a traffic stop. It was vile.
Okay. No, I understand. This wouldn't be the first time.
So
yeah.
My perspective is they'd set up a perimeter, barriers were made, units said they'd go to the back, and we had Air 1 Overwatch. At that point, my face was buried into the camera, giving communications until they destroyed the camera, and I made the call to shoot down the military helicopter.
So you had 10 cops at the scene?
I'd like to say around 10 cops.
Okay.
It's hard to judge. There was a lot going on.
I understand.
10 to 15.
Look. I also do recognize that this may have appeared as a hostage situation, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay. All right.
No, it's more than that. What they did is there's no excuse. There was 911s from dickheads stating that every door had a bomb on it. It was more than a hostage situation.
Okay.
Yeah, and I tried my best to get as many people as I could, but what more can I do?
You don't want me to answer that question.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Don't answer that.
Actually, I will. We start to look. Daisy's good. She's very good. So I want to make that clear because I would take her over the majority of law enforcement. But understand that we need to cut this shit across all departments where there is allowed to be excuses because we are concerned about people's feelings above them doing their job, right? And there is a severe issue in the police department where people will go to traffic stops over literal terror attacks. Those people are incompatible with not just the police department, but I would wager even more than that. And until that sort of line is drawn and people stop being fucking pussies when it comes to commanding their forces, Nothing's going to change because I mean, brother, this is not the first time, which is why I'm not popping off, but it is something I will state again. Even the bombing at Little Seoul took a lot of time to come with. We had the raids on the Faceless. We had someone have to plant a bomb to get backup, to which only 7 cops remained. Yeah. And if there is this notion of like, I would rather go to a boost, those people need to be fired or suspended, because otherwise people will continue to do what they personally wish to do instead of recognizing they have been given a responsibility.
No, you're absolutely right. And I'm about to destroy my department in this meeting about the way that they acted yesterday. Along with that, the initial bombing at Ming Jingtai's property probably had a response of 6 units. It's sickening. Now, so due to that, he escaped out the rear door. Now, it does get worse.
We'll start with Ventura.
That isn't even the worst part yet.
With all due respect,
McNulty gained some information.
Ventura gets a lot of shit for being a ping chaser, but he's one of the only people I can trust to lock it in.
About 4 units attended the liquid library.
So it's not like you can't do both.
A second time.
But as for Z-Paps, the streamer, he's a piece of shit.
I wasn't present for that, so I can't give my opinion.
I'm kidding. I love you, Paps.
I was busy dealing with the downed individuals at the Ron Oil building.
Yeah.
But Key was present on that. I don't even think McNulty went, if I'm not mistaken. It was a tough one. McNulty was I'm not throwing him under the bus, by the way.
No.
I had this conversation with him.
I have the look. I get it. Look, if there was 10 of you, even let's say 15, it was a complex situation. It's fine. Like and I want to make this clear. You opening fire on a Chinook was more than reasonable. There's no way that you would have expected the besties to be in there, because even I'm shocked they had access to a Chinook, right? You made a extremely rational decision in the moment, and you turned out to be wrong. Why? I don't, it's
one of those, someone has to make a call, and
stop. Yeah. I would have done the same thing. You literally see Faceless, there's a military helicopter, you open fire on it, what's the problem, right?
Yeah, okay.
So Liquid Library, what happened then?
So I cannot give any information past the point of the helicopter being shot down. But we can reference, thankfully, the fucking report god Jenna, and I can try and make you some information of it.
Yeah, but what happened at the Liquid Library? So he went there, or you weren't present at Liquid Library?
No, so I was at the triage at this point.
I understand.
He was definitely
triage for what?
Library. The triage for the blown up helicopter and 5 downed.
I see. Okay, and they are currently on hold.
They are currently on hold for another.
Where are they?
6 hours. In Bolingbroke, they're on a 24-hour hold.
Okay, have we raided them yet? I'm joking.
Well, they don't have anything
I'm sorry.
to raid unless you...
I'm sorry.
The dumbfucks in the LSPD already tried to raid Rubble.
What do you mean?
They wrote search warrants on all of the Besties properties that are quite literally blown up.
Who
with
did?
Nothing left. Brian Parker.
Brian Parker's a fucking retard.
Why
is he
crashing out about it all morning?
Yeah, I've been ignoring his shit.
Well.
But this guy fucking shows back up after 9 months and starts asking me about the Faceless chip and needing to give me like intricate information. With all due respect, brother, like fucking catch up with what's going on before trying to attach back in. That's not why.
Yeah.
Why is hold on?
The worst part as well.
No.
Is...
Oh, wait, hold on. One thing at a time. Why are we actually raiding them?
I'm unsure.
The search warrants for the properties were written as part of the gang war situation.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, okay. All right. I take back my comment then, because that sounded like I was fucking joking about the raid, and you told me we're raiding over fucking. I was like, what the fuck?
Parker had been working on that for quite a while,
bro.
And I know something that he spoke to me about and he spoke to LSPD about, and I don't know if they did this, was assessing what properties and what things had been damaged so they knew what not to do. I don't know if they actually ultimately did that.
Poor guy. Poor fucking
he wrote that
guy.
shit a while ago.
I fucking
Not specific to this.
yo.
Derail from that.
Okay, so
As for the,
let's make this clear. Then Brian Parker
did.
did nothing wrong because
Well, he's still trying to raid rubble.
that is very different than indicating that they're being raided as a consequence of this versus there was a raid warrant already in progress.
Yeah, no, it wasn't after this.
All right.
Just to touch on this, so the liquid library situation, in McNulty's statement, it says, McNulty returned to the echelon and got a call from an unknown number stating they had seen Charlie getting help under the stairs in the liquid library and to look carefully. McNulty searched around but found no one inside. However, after clearing the building and watching the liquid library, suspects unknown left the liquid library and fled the area.
How?
Again, I wasn't there. You'll have to ask Key or McNulty. My information ends at the Chinook getting shot down, unfortunately. McNulty was seen lead. I was just leading that Ron Oil situation.
How many people are at Liquid Library? Because you said there was 10 at Ron Oil, right?
Again,
and so what is there, like
guessing,
5 now at the Liquid Library?
I'm guessing. I would assume about 5.
Okay.
Wait, Key was there. Has he wrote a statement? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Key has Officer Keller overheard, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Officers search for the individual involved with the faces and unable to recover him from the property.
Is
Officers
hiring
further intelligence from McNulty stating he had received a tip-off that the individual was at the liquid library. Units responded and breached the premises with a tip-off that McNulty received.
Know how to drive.
Officers responding.
No.
Officers attempted to pursue multiple individuals who were seen in the area.
No.
However, all individuals involved were able to flee.
How to read?
Officers returned to patrol. So yeah, you're gonna have to speak to either McNulty or Key regarding what happened after the Chinook got shot down. As for him running out of the back door, during my time of setting a perimeter was set. I then no longer monitored the perimeter as I was communicating what was going on the camera.
Did we raid New Babylon as a part of any of this?
Yeah, I believe we did.
Yeah, we did. We went straight there.
All right.
No. Why is that?
Well, I don't know. It's just every time shit happens, we end up fucking going to New Babylon for some reason.
Oh, okay. No. New Babylon weren't involved from my knowledge.
Yeah, nor the other couple times. Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest. I am not going to justify my own department's or LSPD actions. We were absolutely dog shit.
It's fine. Look, these are tough scenarios. There's tough situations, and the systematic issues that we have that's a bigger problem. You're in the right shift. I mean, a lot of the people in Shift 2, LSPD, and BCSO are pretty tapped in with the faceless stuff, given how often they are, they deal with these things. That said, I will have a chat with McNulty. He should have very much contacted command. That's a separate issue in and of itself because he's very...
Something you would like us to do as well, like my high command? I know it's very rare that you're not here.
No, of course. Yeah, man. Like, I mean...
I know that you have one day off every 3 months, so I don't feel too comfortable.
No, there's not a comfort thing. Look, you have to understand that it is... Unfortunately, there are people that have inferred that it's like cringe to fucking send emails. No, it is quite the opposite.
Oh, no, not that. It's more a disturbing thing.
Brother, I took this role for a reason. I have a responsibility over responsibility. And, notifying some... If you notify me, it doesn't mean I need to come around. I'm not obligated. I'm still a fucking adult. If my command is We cannot function without being able to communicate via emails. You know what I mean? So sending something out and being like, hey, Frost, I got that suspect that you're working on, or hey, I finally got that guy into custody. Do you want to do anything? Is so basic to how every member of Command Plus should be operating. It's a common courtesy, right? But in things that are this complicated, it's important so that, look, I don't give a fuck that I missed it, right? But we need to begin to normalize that, because if tomorrow Riker's been working on some shit for the last 3 months and we finally get his suspect into custody, because you don't know when you're going to get him, he needs to be notified. It's not only common courtesy, but it's important to the storyline in roleplay. It's almost tsunami. Right. So I'm just going to say it like that, is that it's important to his roleplay, who's been investigating for 3 months, that his storyline and the people that he's been following for so long, right, are able to interact with him at one of the most key moments.
That's right.
Because if we skip all that, well, then the storyline turns to shit, because some dumb fuck has now just sent someone off, and now we're dealing with dumb shit that isn't even interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, so we're not going to get there.
There you go.
Well, I know. I just wanted to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Am I making sense with that at least? Agree or disagree? Right? Like,
I agree.
All right, easy.
It's also important in roleplay that you help empower other people's roleplay instead of being a selfish fuck.
Yeah. I'll see you after tsunami.
Don't ruin my backstory.
Did Riker just say you all ruined my backstory?